Hey everyone, I was so excited to do this today that I didn't even do my makeup or hair because I didn't want to lose my train of thought. I just got out of the shower and I wanted to continue to talk about the things that are going on in my head. So whatever's going on out in the world or whatever, just stop thinking about the fact that you can't go outside and just chill with me here. Okay, we're gonna be here 20 minutes. We're gonna hang out, me and you, and this is our time and nothing else is whatever. Okay, so welcome to the very 63rd episode of the Amanda Koopa-Cast, previously known as Thoughtful. We're gonna have a good time today. I want to start by talking about something very important, and that's the fact that I have not shaved my legs since 2019. Yeah, it is as gross as you think, if you think that leg hair is gross. And I wanted to talk about it because I have found I cannot not shave my legs anymore. I can't. You know why? It fucking hurts. It hurts. I wear pantyhose, tights, leggings, tight like socks, tight things on my legs very often, and it hurts. It hasn't stopped hurting. It's been hurting. The first 2 months were okay, but since probably after Vipassana was when I started to notice it, because Vipassana I was wearing comfy clothes for 10 days, and now back into life, like I have to put on freaking pantyhose, and it's like it hurts. I don't like it. So anyways, you don't believe me? You don't believe me? Check this out. Can you see that? It's so long. Like it goes to like here. Like, can you even see it? It's very long. Anyways, so I had to shave it. I can't do it anymore. I was really looking forward to going to like outdoors events with my little sundresses and looking super cute, just being like, ooh, what's that? And then I could be like, none of your business. I was wanting someone to comment on it so I was having all these imaginary fights in my head, like a guy being like, how come you don't shave your legs? I'd be like, how come you don't shave yours? And then he'd be like, because I'm a guy. And I'd be like, so? But that's not going to happen because I had to shave. I shaved this one. I didn't shave one because I'm like scared, because I'm like, do I really want to start over? Maybe if I just kind of keep it up, it'll stop hurting. But I feel like it's really just the mechanics of shaving your legs since you're a very young girl. Probably been shaving my legs since I was like 10, because you see a razor in your mom's freaking tub and you think, okay, I got hair. I'm a try. And then you fuck yourself for life. Like if I had never shaved my legs, my leg hair would be as noticeable as my mustache hair, which isn't very noticeable unless I wear foundation, which I don't very often. So anyways, it just sucks. It sucks. Like I stopped shaving my armpits like a while ago, but then I also had to shave those. That was pretty quick. Like that ended like January, because I noticed that when you don't shave your armpits, the deodorant has a hard time getting to your skin, and then you get BO. So nobody wants BO. Nobody wants body odor. So I had to shave them. Pro tip, if you have a body odor issue, shave your armpits and then put on your deodorant. World of difference. I never noticed it until I grew out my armpit hair and then had to be like, what is going on? Why do I smell bad? It's the hair. It's the hair, man. Also, hair traps smell. So the more armpit hair you have, even if you've showered, like if you're a guy and you have long, furry armpit hair, which I don't mind whatsoever, I've never had an issue with body hair. And luckily, I've been with people who also don't mind, but it's always been just me, like society shaving. Society has been shaving me. But now that I have experimented and done it on my own and went hairy, and now I have to unhair myself. It's like, it feels better, I feel. Because now, I'm not doing it for someone else. I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it because it's uncomfortable for me. I actually didn't realize how many dudes shave their armpits too. I learned that recently, and I'm like, what? Why? But whatever. and you know, I mean, you always have to trim your pubes. Let's not fucking dance around that subject. You can't be growing full bushes down there. You got to be running at least a Conair over that, you know, now and then. Okay. You can't just let it go full fro, because that's uncomfortable and gross, and it smells. It does. Like, pubes hold a smell. So you got to trim that shit. But you don't have to shave it. I mean, shaving hurts. It's uncomfortable. I was thinking of just like taking a nose hair trimmer and using it on my legs, but then I was like, whatever, man. I'll just shave them. I'll just go back to being, you know, whatever. But, you know, I've saved a lot of money on Venus razors. I haven't had to buy any in a long time. Venus is the best. I do not like, what's the other brand? I don't even know. Anyways, whatever. So that's body hair. Now, something important that I wanted to talk about also is internet safety. Now, I have been on the internet for way too long, since it became a thing. I've been on the internet. I was, you know, I had Facebook right away. I had MySpace, Bebo, Nexopia. I've always, realpics.net. That shit was dope. I was number one for like a week once, and it like went straight to my head. And maybe that's why I'm such a little thought now, but whatever. The internet is a dangerous place for people who don't know what's going on. For example, I have lots of friends that will, that are on Instagram, and they're not like selling anything. Like, I sell photos. I sell photos on OnlyFans. I sell photos on Patreon. They are not porn, and there's no pictures of my downstairs. So if you want tasteful art, kind of sexy, cute, flirty photos that are inappropriate for Instagram, then you have to check out OnlyFans or Patreon. But the internet can be a scary place for regular anybody, especially children. And you should share these tips with your kids, because I see so many kids. My own kid is on TikTok, and it's like, you know, before I was very against it and like, no, you don't need fucking anything. You don't need any profiles. You don't need anything. But I see now that, like, especially right now, they're bored. They can't go to school. You know, what else are they going to do? And it's cool because I see the TikToks she makes, and she's creative and weird just like me, and I love that. So you know, but it's weird. But there's so many things that you need to know to be on the internet. So if you're just like a random TikToker and you're not doing anything extra, there are still people who will message you and ask you for more photos. Hey, I really like your style. Do you have more photos? Hey, you'd be a perfect fit you'd be a perfect ambassador. Hey, you'd be a great influencer. Hey, you'd be a whatever. For the most part, any legitimate business offer will not be done through Instagram direct messaging. And that's not true. Sometimes they do, but you got to vet people. If somebody is offering you something, the first thing you need to do is Google their company. Google their company and find them as a worker there in their team. Ask them for lots of examples. And now some of these fake promotional websites have now found other shitty people to do testimonials for them. So if anybody ever asks you hey, can you make a quick video of looking into the camera saying this? Think about what you're saying and think about how it could affect someone else. Because I myself, for example, there was this guy that wanted to pay me all this money. I told this story on a very old podcast about how I was scammed by a fake sugar daddy online. This guy was messaging me and I kept ignoring him, but he kept saying, I'll pay you just to do these little things. And I was like, you know what? Fine. So he wanted me to look at the camera and say, hey, whatever. It was a girl's name. Hey, la, la, la. Blah, blah. I'm a new sugar baby and blah, blah. I don't know. Either way, looking back now, knowing what I know now, he wanted me to make that so he could manipulate other girls into doing what he was paying me to do for free. So yeah, you got to be so careful. Never do anything up front always ask for payment first. If somebody sends you a link, never click it. Google it. Always Google it. If you Google the link and it's a scam or a fraud or something that's going to get your computer or your phone in trouble, it'll say it right away. It's awesome. I've done that lots of times because people will be like, hey, just click this link to gain followers or some dumb shit like that. Or, hey, click this link. It's a tip to you. It's $50. You just have to click this link to accept it. Of course, if I click that link, it now takes X information that whatever somebody wanted to suck away from me. But instead, I copy the link, I paste it into Google, and it'll like say like, this is what this link is used for. So then you can kind of investigate. It's a lot of fuckery. I think that the biggest tip I could say is don't trust anyone because there's, everybody's out to get something sort of on the internet. So you just got to be really careful. What else? There's something. If ever somebody is telling you like, hey, I want you to be the ambassador for this company. Or this is a good one. Hey, I want to draw you. Okay, but could you send me a uncensored photo for reference? No, absolutely not. That's just somebody asking for a free photo of you, and they're gonna distribute it to other people. That's all that is. Or that's a pervy artist that just wants to see your nips. Like, gross. Or if anybody promises you anything like, hey, I could get you 7 million followers. All you have to do is send me this one photo. No, they can't. No, they won't. No. Like, if somebody's promising you something that seems too good to be true, it is. Especially ambassador, people are throwing the word ambassador and influencer around a lot more, hoping to catfish young girls looking to just make easy money on Instagram, looking to, there's no such thing as easy money. I'll just tell you that. You have to work hard. You have to hustle, okay? There's no such thing as like, click this and get billions of followers. There's no such thing. And even if you do, there are companies that you can pay that will get you a shitload of followers, but Instagram will shut down your account because how did you get those followers? Who are they? Are they bots? Are they fake? What's going on? That's exactly what's going to happen to you. I've never been sucked into anything like that because what are you going to do? Okay. You're going to give me all these. I've never done this for the followers. I do it because it's like a thing for me to have to create stuff and make stuff, and why not get paid doing it? You know what I mean? So, yeah, I don't know. I think that there's some really good Instagram pages, Camgirl Memes, and SW_patrol, SW_police, people trying to scam people like me, not necessarily regular people like you, but still, like, even regular people, they got to be careful. Like, I don't know. I see so much internet fuckery that could be prevented. Like, especially, just don't click any links that you're not sure where they go. And if it looks weird, like something at, HuffingtonPost.com is whatever. But if it's at XYZ HuffPost X.34789, that's fake as fuck. Okay. And you can't click that shit because you'll get shit to happen on your computer that you don't want to happen. Yeah, so just be careful. Sugar daddies for the most part aren't a real thing. Yes, they exist, but unless you want to be catering to someone you don't know in every way, just don't do it. It's weird. But I see Findom is becoming more and more popular now that nobody's working out here. So there's that, but never do anything that you're uncomfortable with, because as soon as you do it, and especially if you get scammed after doing something that what you are uncomfortable with, it's like double the punch in the chest of how it feels. So Luckily, I've only been scammed once, and that was that sugar daddy guy who was like, here, I'll give you all this money. All you have to do is do these little videos. And I was like, okay, like what could I lose, right? And then I lost because he sent me all these screenshots of purchases, and by all means, they're probably real purchases that he made, but the information saying that it was getting shipped to me and all this crazy shit was very false. So yeah, it's just a weird world, you know. You just gotta be careful, especially, you know what, even boys, man. I see like young boys getting on TikTok and shit. You gotta be careful, okay? And this is like to all women, don't take advantage of young boys, okay? Young boys are learning what women are. I actually just saw a post of one of the patrol accounts that I follow. You know, we expose girls who sell to minors, because that's not okay. It's not okay to sell nude photos to a young boy under 18 years of age, because and I've seen arguments, so, well, if he has money, then he's old enough to do whatever he wants. No, because he's probably using his parents' money, and that's gross. And I don't know. Maybe that's just me, my own morals, but just leave minors alone. And if you're a young boy and a girl is being a little too nice to you, and you're like, I don't want to like kill your dreams, but if she asks you for money, don't fucking give it to her, okay? Ever. You know, like, because I see now that there are like OnlyFans and Patreon girls who will talk to people like they like them, like they're flirting with them and trying to, and I understand the marketing behind that, but I do not like to play with people's feelings, because that's not fair. That's not fair to be like, you're so cute, I like you, oh yeah, I would totally, whatever, but would you sign up for my OnlyFans? And it's like, no, don't do that to people. Because that gives a bad name to all of us. Like, I don't take advantage of people. People, like, I signed up for OnlyFans less than a month ago, and I already have 33 people subscribed. And it's like, holy shit. I'm so overwhelmed with, like, thankfulness. Like, thank you so much for thinking that I'm worth paying for. And also, thank you so much for, like, supporting me. And I don't know, I just feel it's like, thank you. It's just like awesome. But I didn't go to those people and beg them and flirt with them and make them think that they had any chance of like meeting me, because that's not fair, because that's not real. Yeah, people meet me at cons all the time. And if you want me to be at a con in your city, all you have to do is request me. Go to the convention's website. There's going to be a place where you can request guests. Request me. If enough of you do it, they'll do it, okay? Please, I want to go somewhere. Well, I can't go somewhere right now, but you know what I mean? In the future, okay? I'm talking like the future is coming, and it is. You know, we just all got to calm down and settle down. And anyways, thank you. I don't know. It's craziness. Is this craziness like what goes on in a day? And I I don't know. I just feel thankful. I'm still working in the world. You know, I work at an essential business, and I am very lucky. And I'm just lucky in all ways, man. I'm just happy. You know, everything is what it is. You know, I've got this whole new podcast room now. It's pretty dope. Unfortunately, my roommate moved out, and that's really depressing for me. But, you know, something good came out of it, I guess. So it is what it is. But I think that if we all just stay positive and happy and smile through everything that's going on, as hard as that may be for some, I think that if we just stay positive, we can stay COVID negative. If we stay mentally positive, we'll all be COVID negative, and then we can all go back to the world. But I kind of like social distancing. People are staying away from me. People are respecting my space, and that normally doesn't happen for me, so it's nice. I like it. So anyways, we'll see you next time. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and love you, and goodbye.